And I'm going to get some names real quick. That way everybody can get name tags.
Okay. Oh, put it in my purse. Josiah, Josiah.
Okay, hold on.
AH.
There you go.
And then Isaiah, ISAIAH.
Okay. We're grading.
All right, and your name, ma'am?
Elena Ortiz,
Can you spell that for me?
ELENA.
All right. You are Miss Elena. What I'm going to have you guys do is I'm going to show you where the restroom is real quick. What we do is we ask all of our students when they come into the studio, we ask them to wash their hands. It just kind of helps keep the spread of whatever's going around at that time. So follow me.
Okay.
Miss Sarah? Yes. I'm going to get all y'all at the same time explaining the paper.
Men's restroom is down there at the end. Women's is right here. We just ask you to use the restroom, wash your hands, come back and see me up front when you're done, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
What's your name?
Lionel?
Lionel.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Building good character.
Cupcakes and stuff like that, and
Yes, come on over here with me. Actually, you can have a seat right here if you'd like. All we just need you to do, just fill out this top piece right here. So from here down to here, if you'll just fill this out for me, okay?
Great.
Thank you. So welcome into the studio. My name is Mr. Levere. I'm the head instructor here at the studio. But a lot of times parents and the students, they call me Mr. L. It's a lot easier for like my younger students. So feel free to call me Mr. L. Welcome to Ripple Effect Martial Arts. I'm going to do the tour with you, and I'm also going to do the evaluation class with you guys as well. The first place that we always start the tour off at is at the front counter. The front counter in the lobby is like the hub of the studio. This is where you're going to be coming in and out about 90% of the time. Because we are a traditional studio, we're going to talk a little bit more about that in our class. We do want to adhere to as many of the traditional rules as we can. The first one is, you'll notice we're going to do a lot of bowing in here, okay? So when we come in through the door, come on over here for me. When we walk in through the door, we're going to face the flags over here. We're going to come to attention, feet together, hands by your side. We're going to bow just like that. Awesome. The next thing that we are known for here at the studio is that we are a black belt school. So our goal is to get all of our students to black belt. We can come to Josiah and be like, all right, man, here's a white belt. Good luck to you, kid. We'll see you in like 5 years and good luck, right? We stay completely invested in their training from white belt all the way up to black belt. And our goal is to get all of our students to black belt. The next thing we have over here is we have our keypad. So when you do enroll into the program, you're actually going to get a number. That number is going to be your number from white belt all the way up to black belt. Whenever you do come in, we ask that you sign in. That's going to keep a record of your attendance. So if you're here for a class or a promotion or a testing or a party or an event or whatever we do here, we want you to sign in so we can keep a record of everything that you have done. Okay? Come on over this way for me. So the next thing we have is welcome to our MMA family. It's our new student board. So all of our new students that enroll into a program, we take a picture of them and we put them up here on the board. The reason why we do this for a few reasons, but the main reasons that we do this is because a lot of times people will walk in and they'll go, oh, I know the Smiths or the Olts or the Santinos or the Cosmos or the Morants. They know them from school, they know them from church, or just being in the community. The other reason that we like to do this is because we like to think of this studio, karate studio, as like a family. We are a karate family. And I like to think of this as like pictures that you would put up on the wall at your house to show off your family. So hopefully your boy's picture will be up here very soon. The next thing we have over here is we have our Black Belt Excellence. It's our character development cycle. So by the time that they reach Black Belt, they're going to have a good grasp on setting goals, compassion, perseverance, flexibility. That's actually the word we're working on this month is flexibility. It's not just flexibility of the body, but also the mind as well. responsibility, leadership, integrity, concentration, perseverance, respect and obedience, self-control, humility, indomitable spirit, loyalty to country. Everything that we work on here is going to help you out in what I like to call the real world, right? Because we know here at the studio that martial arts that we teach here, it's not all about punches and kicks. It's about cultivating yourself to be the best person that you can be, okay? Water fountain right here. If you're ever thirsty, we got like one of those little cool bottle things right there. Get as much as you want. The next thing we have over here is we have what we call our map map. So some days we actually run 2 classes at one time. We run them on what we call the big mat, and then actually in the other building, we have another mat over there in the other building. So like if you come in and you're a white belt and you're here at 6:15, you know you'll be on mat number 1. If you're a little ripple, that's the little kids, that's not you guys. But if you are, you'll be on mat number 2, right? And if you're not sure where to go or what to do, you can always grab an instructor wearing a black uniform. That means they're a lead instructor. They'll be more than happy to show you where to go or what to do. Or you can grab one of our ladies up here that work behind the front counter. They'll be more than happy to direct you where to go and what to do. Okay? Follow me this way.
Then we'll schedule you for the testing time, and then we'll give you the yellow stripe saying.
All right, so the next thing we have over here is our student spotlight. This is actually going to be for our parents. So whenever we see that the boys are starting to develop what we're hoping for them to attain, whether it be respect or discipline, focus, once you start to see those changes, we want you to write what we call a victory note. And a victory note is a love letter from the parents to the students to let them know how proud they are of what they have accomplished and what they have attained. So anytime that they have like a special award or they do something that you're just really proud of, we want you to write a victory note, okay? You can write as many as you want. All you have to do is just get one of those green pieces of paper right there, write it out. But the one thing that I do ask is before you put it up on the board is bring it to my attention because I love bringing the students up to the front, highlighting them up at the front, and showing their growth up at the front as well. Okay? Follow me this way. So the next thing we have over here is our AB honor roll and straight A honor roll. So grades are very important to us. Master Lappin and Master Macy, the owners of the studio, they have been tracking grades for about 15 years now, and about 85% of our students get at least AB honor roll. So again, like I said, grades are extremely important. So when grades do come out and you have straight A's, I want you to let me know so we can write your name up here at the top.
Well, straight A's. You got straight A's now.
We'll write your name up at the top, and you'll also get a gold star that you sew onto your uniform. Cecil, can you come here real quick, buddy? So you'll see Cecil right here, right? Gold star. If you have A's and B, straight A's. If you have A's and B's, you get a silver star. Thank you very much, buddy.
Nice.
You get a silver star that we put on there, and what we're able to do with that is like see your progression of grades, kind of see where you're at. Now, if you're not getting A's and B's, maybe we're getting C, D's, or F's. I still want to know that as well because we have a lot of action plans here that can help them get their grades up and help them out in school. Okay, come on with me this way. The next thing that we have over here is our master's training and leadership training. So master's training and leadership training is the next level of their training. Once they enroll into the program, we start to look at them and see how serious they are about earning their black belt. If you'll notice out here, all the students have either have a red uniform on or a blue uniform on. That means that they've all made a commitment to become a black belt. So the great thing about black belt training is that you also must be invited into black belt training. So not everybody gets into black belt training. We look at not only how you're performing here at the studio, but also at home, at school, in your community, everywhere that you go. We ask all of our students to always act like future black belts, no matter where you go. The other great thing about this is this really cements you into earning your black belt. So we learn rolls and falls, we do board breaking, we do sparring, we do other styles of martial arts. But again, like I said, this is like a really big deal to be in it, to be invited into it, and be a part of it because it really gets you set and ready for that black belt. Okay, follow me this way.
And if you'd like to earn
So the next thing I want to point out to you over here is our trophies. So we like to point out the trophies not because we're a trophy school, that's not our number one concern, but we do competitions because competitions teach a lot of things to our students. It teaches hard work, it teaches discipline, it teaches focus, courtesy, courage, but more importantly, it teaches public speaking and getting up in front of a group of people and performing in front of a group of people as well. We do local tournaments, we do regional tournaments, and we also do world tournaments as well, where we compete with people from Germany, Spain, Spain, France, Italy, Mexico, South America, South Africa, like literally from all around the world. Okay, follow me this way. We got just one more thing to talk about, and we're gonna go ahead and get started. So right here we have our calendar. So this is the one big thing I always point out to our parents. We always have something going on, right? We always have a very busy schedule here. So what I always recommend the parents to do is come up here, take a picture of it, write down whatever you need, but just know that we always have something going on. So if you need to know what's going on during the weekend, we have this all set up here. To give you an idea, like this coming up weekend, we have our lead talks and our staff seminar, but we also have our Easter egg hunt on this Saturday as well from 10 to 11:30. That's open to the public. So if you guys want to come to that, you're more than welcome to come to that. Or if you have any little brothers or sisters that want to come to it, you guys are all more than welcome to come to that and be a part of it as well. And the last thing we have over here is our character building sheets. So these character building sheets, I'm going to talk a little bit more about them in class, but you'll know where they're at and where you can get them from, okay? Now, what I'm going to have you guys do is go ahead and take off your socks and shoes, or socks and Crocs, whatever combo you got going on. We're going to take those shoes, we're going to put them on the rack over here. Good night, girls. How was class?
Good.
Good. Did you have fun?
Yes, sir.
Awesome.
Oh, yes.
All right,
Bye,
boys.
Mr. Al.
Bye, sweetie. Have a good night.
Is finding another solution.
You guys go ahead and come on with me. We're going to go ahead and get started. All right. Now, before we step onto the mat, like I said, we do a lot of bowing in here, and I'm going to explain why we do it in just a second. Before we step onto the mats, we're going to bow. So we're going to put our feet together, our hands by our side. We're going to bow. We're going to step out onto the mat. Mom, if you're more than welcome to come and sit on one of the benches right here. Don't worry about your shoes. We clean the mats at the end of classes, so you're good to sit right there. All right, Mr. Isaiah, can I have you stand right here on 1? And Josiah, can I have you stand right here on number 2? And you guys are going to face this way. Face me. Awesome. All right, we're going to get started, and we're going to get the class started. We're going to start off by doing the hardest thing first. Bum, bum, bum. We're going to sit down. That's the hardest thing that we are going to do all class. So you guys go ahead and sit down crisscross, just like this. And we call this crisscross karate sauce here. Okay? Now, what grade were you in again? I don't think I asked what grade. And 4th grade. Awesome. All right? So before we get started with our karate, we have to teach our students what we call the when and the why of martial arts. And what we mean by that is, why do we learn martial arts and when do we use it? There's 2 main reasons that we learn martial arts. The first one is for life skills. Life skills are things like integrity, which means telling the truth, perseverance, never giving up, respect and obedience, doing things the first time, self-control, humility. These are not things that you are born with. You have to learn them along the way. And if we can be honest, ma'am, I'm sure you've met somebody in your life that didn't have respect, or discipline, or focus, or courage, or courtesy, right? It's because we're not born with these. We learn these traits along the way. The second reason that we do our martial arts is we do it for self-defense. Everybody say self-defense.
Self-defense.
So self-defense. Now, Isaiah, when you came in, you said you want to learn how to fight, right? So the difference between fighting and self-defense is this, okay? Josiah, if Isaiah comes into your room and turns off the video game while you're in the middle of playing it, should you punch him, kick him, bite him, choke him, push him down to the ground? Awesome. Isaiah, what if Josiah comes into your room and breaks your favorite toy? Should you punch him, kick him, bite him, choke him? Let's say that you were at school and somebody was sitting in your favorite seat at school. Should you drag that person out of the seat and beat them up? No, okay. Well, let's say that you guys were at Publix and somebody tried to take you away from mom or dad. Would it be okay to use your karate then? Yes, absolutely. Okay, last one. What if somebody was hurting you so bad that it could send you to the hospital or worse? Would it be okay to use your karate then? Absolutely, right? So do you guys see the difference between fighting and self-defense? Fighting is it's where 2 people have engaged into a fight together, right? I've said something about you, he says something about you, you get angry at each other and you fight. Self-defense is actually usually the other way around. Most times the person doesn't even know that something went wrong or there's something going on, right? So self-defense is the reason that we use our martial arts, and we only use it when our life is in danger. Everybody say, when my life is in danger. Not when we're mad, not when we're upset, not when we don't get our way, not when things don't go our way. We only use it when our life is in danger. The second thing we're going to talk about is the 3 ways that we show respect. You guys are doing a great job at the first one, which is eye contact. So everybody say eye contact.
Eye contact.
Good. So we always want to make sure that we keep eyes on the instructor, mom, dad, teacher, whoever it is, whoever's teaching or talking. We want to keep our eyes on them. The second way that we show respect is by doing things the first time. So if mom asks you to do something, how many times should mom ask you to do it?
Once.
One time. Mom, I know they already do that at the house because they answer so quickly and they knew the answer.
Yes.
Okay, good. Now, if you ever forget, right, just remember the way that we show respect is by doing something the first time. So if mom asks you to clean your room, how many times should she ask you to do that?
Once.
If mom asks you to get ready, sorry, we've been teaching all day. If mom asks you to get ready to go to bed, if mom asks you to put up the laundry, right? How many times should she ask you to do that? Good. If mom asks you to let out the dog, how many times? One time. If she asks you to scoop the poop in the backyard, how many times? Yeah, it might be something that we don't want to do, but we ask it the first time. And the last one is the 7 magic words. So I want you to repeat with me. Everybody say yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
No, sir?
No, sir.
Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
No, ma'am? Please? Thank you. You're welcome. Awesome. And then the last one we're going to talk about, are they normally this quiet?
When they're learning.
When they're learning? Okay, good. So the one thing that I want you guys to also have in here is I want you to be what we call loud and proud. So I want you boys to say loud.
Loud.
No, not loud. I want you to say loud.
Loud.
And proud.
And proud.
Good. So when we're communicating with each other on the mats, I want you to be loud and proud. I want your voice to be heard. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Oh, yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Very good job. Now, we're going to go ahead. Last thing we're going to talk about is the 4 ways that we show focus. And the first one is eye contact. You guys got that in the back. No problem. You haven't taken your eyes off me. I'm a little creeped out. Just kidding. All right. So your eyes are on me the entire time. The second way that we show focus is by focusing our ears. Everybody do this. Say focus your ears.
Focus your ears.
Everybody put your hands up here. Say focus your mind
Focus your mind.
and focus your body.
Focus your body.
Very good job. Now, it's easy for me to tell if you're doing 3 of those things. I can tell if you're focusing your eyes, your ears, and your body, but I can't tell if you're focusing your mind. Really, the only way that I can do that would be if I cut open your head, take your brain out, and examine your brain. Would you guys like me to do that? No what?
No, sir.
No, sir. Absolutely. Very good job. All right. So this is how I tell if you're focusing your brain. All right. Josiah, what's your favorite color? What's your favorite color? You guys see how quick you answered? That's how I know if you're focusing your mind. It's your reaction time. If I said to Josiah, what's your favorite color? And he's like, what? Huh? Oh, have you ever heard that before?
Yeah.
I know you have. I got 2 kids. I know how it goes, right? It means we're not focusing our mind, right? So I'm going to ask you guys the most important question in the whole entire world. I mean, this is like diet. This is an important question. All right, I'm going to see how long it takes you guys to react. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Let's try it again. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. All right, ready. Josiah, what's your favorite ice cream flavor?
Vanilla.
What's your favorite ice cream flavor?
Vanilla.
See how quick you guys responded? Now I know you're ready to get started. Are we ready to focus and get started?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Now, when I ask you to stand up, I want you to say, yes, sir, real loud. I want you guys to shoot up like a firework. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Wait, I didn't say it yet. No. Ready? Stand up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sit back down for me. You might be asking yourself, why do we say yes, sir, so much, right? You'll hear me say that. Yes, sir, no, sir, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. Why do we say that so much? It's real. Oh, yes.
It shows respect.
It shows respect. That's one of the main reasons that we do it. But there's another reason that we do it as well. Ma'am, are you by any chance current or prior military?
No, but their dad was military.
That was military. Okay. In the military, when a commanding officer gives an order, right, the soldier, the airman, the marine, the soldier, whoever it is, they'll respond back, yes, sir, no, sir, yes, ma'am, no. They do that for respect, but it's also to let them know that they want the order. What do you think?
They know the order.
They know the order. They understood the order. So if I say, Josiah, stand up for me, and you're like, it doesn't really make me think that you understood it. But if I say, Josiah, stand up, and you say, yes, sir. Go ahead.
Yes, sir.
And shoot up, boom, really quick, beyond a shadow of a doubt. I knew that you asked. So it's what we call a callback system, right? I say, hey, stand up.
Yes, sir.
Very good job, all right? Are you boys ready to get started?
Yes, sir. Sir.
All right, we're going to do our very first karate technique. We're going to put your feet together, hands by your side, chest out, head up, and I want you to stand just like a statue, right? Let me ask you guys a question. Do statues move?
No.
No what?
No, sir. No, sir.
Do statues talk?
No, sir.
No, absolutely not, right? So we're going to stand at attention. I promise you guys, if we can stand at attention for 10 seconds without moving, I'll do a fun drill with you at the end of class. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, ready? Feet together, hands by your side. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome. Have you ever seen him stand this still before?
No.
Never seen him stand this still before? Very good job, boys, with your discipline. Now, when you say Kenyette,
Kenyette.
we're gonna bow and come back up. Kenyette in Korean means bow, okay? The reason why we bow so much in here is because in a Western culture like America, the way that we give each other we introduce each other, greet each other, is like a high five, a handshake, a hug, something like that. But in an Eastern culture like Japan, Korea, or China, they bow to each other to show respect and to greet each other, okay? So let's do it again. So keep together, hands by your side, bow. Very good job. Now everybody put your hands up just like this. Curl your fingers in. Tuck your thumb underneath. Yep. Put those hands in your imaginary belt. Step your foot out just a little bit. We're going to shoot your hands down and say chumbi.
Chumbi.
So chumbi in Korean means natural stance or ready stance. Because we already established we're not going to walk around the world looking for a what? A fight, absolutely, right? Those self-defense situations come when you're least expecting it. Mom, could you imagine if tonight you got a call and the bad guy was like, hey, while you're at work tomorrow, I'm going to break into your house and steal all your stuff. Could you have, that's not how it works, right?
No.
That's not how bad people operate, right? Most self-defense situations come when you're least expecting it. You're standing here just like this, okay? So let's do a real quick review. Cheer up. Feet together. All the way. There you go. Kenyette.
Kenyette.
Awesome. Put those hands up. Make a fist. Tuck it in. Hands on your belt. Step out. Chungi.
Chungi.
Awesome. Go ahead and take those thumbs and pop them out. There we go. We want them to be underneath. There we go. Awesome. Now we're going to do our, no, not in, under. Yep. So we want them, if you're ever wondering where to put them, I always teach glue it to your middle finger right here. Just like that, okay? Now we're going to go ahead and do our very first karate technique. I want you to take your left hand. I want you to put it up in the air just like this. When I key up, all right, I want you to switch your arm. When I key up, I'm going to make a noise in a few seconds, all right? Are you guys ready?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Ready? Hup! 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 Very good job. You guys are good. Go ahead and come to attention. Awesome. Now that game is actually designed to try to trick you, right? You have to focus your eyes, your ears, your mind, and your body to do something that you have never probably done before. Or have they ever taken karate before? Have they ever done martial arts before? You guys are doing an awesome job. Give yourself 2 claps. Very good job. Now, next thing we're going to do is we're going to take our right leg. We're going to step our right leg back. We're going to take both hands. We're going to put both hands up just like this to guard your head. Now, I know what you're thinking, right? Didn't we just say 5 seconds ago we don't use our martial arts for fighting? We don't use it for fighting. We use it for self-defense. And when the time comes, you need to know how to do it properly, right? So everybody can take your fingers and go like this. Boop. You got to make the noise. Go back. Everybody go, boop, boop, boop. There you go. Just like that. Everybody say computer.
Computer.
Your brain is a computer that's running the rest of your body. So if the computer gets hit too many times, what happens? It breaks. What do you think?
It stops working.
It stops working. Absolutely. It breaks and stops working. It shuts down. It's not a good thing, right? So we keep our hands up so we can guard the computer from getting hit. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, so put those hands up for me just like this. And we are going to do what we call our basic form. I should say basic form.
Basic form.
So we're going to take our left hand, and I want everybody to say 1.
1.
Good. Keep this other hand up here by your cheek. There you go. Now we're going to take our right hand, and everybody say 2.
2.
Good job. We're going to take our left leg, 1 in front, 3,
3.
and our right leg, 4.
4.
Very good job. Put those hands back up for me. Let's do it again. Are you guys ready?
Yes, sir.
Well, I know Josiah's ready.
Yes, sir.
Oh, there we go. Ready. Show me 1,
1,
2,
2,
3, and 4. Very good job. Now, we're going to put this into application. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
What that means is we are going to go ahead and we're going to hit these pads over here, okay? When you hit this pad, though, I don't want you to hit the pad like this. I want you to hit it hard. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay, are you ready, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, ready? Show me 1,
1,
2, 3, and 4. Just keep your hands up so you don't get hit in the head. Yes, sir?
Yes,
Let's try it again, all right? Ready? Show me 1,
1,
2, 3, and 4. Very good job. Awesome. Let's give them 2 claps. Have a seat for me, sir. Thank you very much. Are you ready, sir?
Yes, sir.
Ready? Show me 1. That was 2. Show me 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep those hands up so you don't get hit in the head. Stand up. I didn't tell you to sit down. Hands up. Left foot in front. Ready? Show me 1, 2, 3, 4. And hands up. Very good job. Let's give them 2 claps. Awesome. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to close your eyes. Okay? This isn't a trick or anything like that. I'm not going to come steal anything off you while you're not looking. Go ahead and close your eyes. That is a pretty nice shirt, though. No, I promise I won't. So with your eyes closed, what we're going to do now is what we call a visualization drill. And in this visualization drill, I want you guys to imagine in your mind that you have been coming to karate, you have been working very hard, and you have finally earned your black belt. I want you to imagine how you see yourself as a future black belt. Are you more disciplined? Are you stronger? Are you more courageous? Do you have more courtesy, more respect? Right? Are you focusing? How do you see yourself as the future black belt? Right? Imagine that in your mind. How do you see yourself wearing that black belt? I always love asking that question, Mom, because whenever, if you got a chance to see it, when I ask them to imagine themselves as a future black belt, they always smile. I love seeing it. When I see that, I love seeing that. Good. Now let's go ahead and open up our eyes. I'm over here to start with you, Mr. Josiah. How did you see yourself as a future black belt?
Strong, helpful, respectful, and good at self-defense.
Beautiful. I love it. And how did you see yourself?
Respectful, quick to answer, and courageous, and do stuff when it's first told.
Doing things when you're first asked to do it. Very good job. And ma'am, how do you look to see the 2 boys as future black belts?
Fierce.
Fierce. Oh, I love it, right? And can I ask you a question? Because one thing that I love about our studio, first, let me start off with this. This studio has been open for 24 years, right? We have been open for a very, very long time. And the one thing that I love about this studio is that nothing really what I mean by this is nothing's really what it seems to be. And what I mean by that is, Mom said fierce, right? And a lot of times when people think fierce, they think what?
Angry.
Yeah, like a tiger, right? Oh, just mauling somebody apart. Well, it could mean that, but it could also mean fierce could be how you carry yourself, right? How you act, how you interact with others, right? Are you a business owner? Are you a mogul, right? Are you going to college? Are you helping your community, right? Fierce can have so many different meanings to it. Right? Not just that one meaning, right? But we always like to say too, is that like in karate, it's the same side of 2 coins, right? The one side is your personal life, how you carry yourself outside, how you react outside, how you interact in your community, okay? And then the other side is the martial arts side, right? I'm going to turn you into a martial artist where you will have confidence and discipline and you will know how to defend yourself. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Now, those are all fantastic answers right there. We work on that every day here at the studio, but how do we reinforce that at the house? We reinforce it by these character building strengths. So this is character building sheet number 1. This is asking you to do things the first time. So when you go home and Mom asks you to clean up your room, get ready for bed, turn off the TV, clean up the toys, help set the table, help me with dinner, whatever Mom asks you to do, you're going to do it the first time with a real loud yes ma'am, and she's going to write it down on here, right? And when you guys come in for your very first class, your next class, this is how you're going to earn your white belt, okay? I want everybody to use that word. That's a really important word with us here. I want you to say earn.
Earn.
Nobody gets anything in this studio. You earn everything in this studio, okay? Just to kind of give you a little insight on that, in 2 weeks, not this weekend, but next weekend, we're actually going to Georgia, near Atlanta, and a couple of our students are going to be testing for black belt. For the last 5 years, they've been training to earn their black belt, but the last 6 months, they have intensively been training to pass that black belt test. I'm not saying this to scare you guys or anything like that, or kind of be like, whoa, that's a lot. But I want you guys to know that earning a black belt, you'll never hear me say this, earning a black belt is easy, right? It's not easy, it's challenging, right? And you're up for the challenge. I know you guys can earn that black belt because we see it every day. These character building sheets right here, this is how we're going to reinforce that at the house from the studio. So when mom asks you to do something, how many times is she going to ask you to do it?
Once.
Now, mom, this is great for you because if you have any issues at the house, whether it be healthy eating, reading, doing homework, listening the first time, cleaning up toys, integrity, concentration, literally anything at the house, we have a character building sheet that can reinforce that. All you have to tell us is what you need, and we can get the one that you need right there.
Great.
Boys, this is important for you. Every character building stripe that you turn in, you're gonna get sheet. You're gonna get a stripe on your belt. So if you turn in 10 of these, how many did you get?
10.
10. If you turned in 200, how many of these did you get? 200, absolutely, right? And usually I get like students and the moms, they laugh when I say that, but we've actually had students turn in like 200, 300, 400 of these in a testing cycle. And what we see is we see the parents just really kind of like tell us how much it really changes them at the home, right? The respect, the discipline, they really see that change at the house because not only are you getting it here, but you're getting it at home as well. Now, when you turn in number 1, I recommend you to go to 2, 3, 4, 5, infinity and beyond. You can't do enough of these. There's no limit to it. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Now, are you guys ready to do that drill I talked about?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. So before we do that, we're going to do a real quick review so you'll know what you need to do to earn your white belt at your next class, and then we're going to do that drill. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. All right, go ahead and stand up. Ooh, go ahead and sit back down.
Wait.
You said wait? Let me start up. You said wait? All right, Mom, what did you forget to say?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. All right, go ahead and stand up for me.
Yes, sir.
Very good job. And feet together, hands by your side. And let's go ahead and let's do our review real quick, all right? Cheer up. Kenyet.
Yes.
Chambi. Awesome. All right, 3 ways we show respect. What's the first way we show respect? Eye contact. If mom or dad, teacher, instructor asks us to do something, how many times are they going to ask us to do it?
Once.
All right, here's the trick question. What if you don't want to do it?
Still do it.
Still do it anyway. Great answer, right? And then the 7 magic words, let's say them together. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
No, sir?
No, sir.
Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
No, ma'am?
No, ma'am.
Please?
Please.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Very good job. Go ahead and take your right leg, step your right leg back, burning stance. And we're going to do our we got 4 ways that we show focus. What's the first way we show focus? Focus our eyes. Then we focus our
ears.
Then we focus our
Body.
Then we focus our body. Very good job. I'm going to take your left hand and we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. Wait, hold on. These little kicks down here. I know you guys can kick higher than that. Let's see it. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, much better. 4. Very good job. Go ahead and come to attention. Awesome. All right, now I just gotta go. Stay right there. I just gotta go find something to do the game with, the drill with, real quick. Don't go anywhere. Just gotta find something to hit you with. Okay? Don't move. All right. Right here is a pool noodle. You're gonna be okay. All right. So this is one of my favorite games. This game is called Jump, Jump, Duck. It's pretty self-explanatory. I'm gonna swing this at your head. And you're gonna duck. I'm gonna swing this at your feet, and you're gonna jump. That's all there is to it. Are you guys ready?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, let's try it again. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Ready? Duck. Jump. Duck. 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 Jump. Jump. And duck. Very good job. That was pretty good, Mom. Let's give him a round of applause.
Yeah, good job.
Now, all right, guys, we're going to speed this up a little bit. And as I speed this up, this is going to require you to focus your
Ears.
and your
Body.
Are you guys ready?
Yes, sir.
Ready? Duck. Jump. Jump. Duck. Duck. Take your leg. Jump. Jump. Duck. Duck. Jump. And duck. And show me that block we learned earlier. Slice, slice. Very good job. Come on, let's give them a round of applause.
Good
You guys did an
job.
awesome job. Now, we can floss off from that, okay? Now, before we dismiss, the name of our style is called Tong Sudo. So at the end of all of our classes, we bow to the instructor. We raise our right hand in the air. Other hand. There we go. And I'm going to count to 3. When I count to 3, 1, 2, 3, we're going to say Tong Su really loud, right? It's like our battle cry. It's like our war cry. It pulls us all together as a unit. You said Dad was in the military? Mm-hmm. What branch?
Navy.
In the Navy, right? So just like how they have their war cries and their chants, we have one in here as well. Yes, sir? All right, so right hand in the air, Tong Su on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Tong Su.
Oh, it can be louder than that. 1, 2, 3.
Tong Su.
Very good job. Well, let's go.
Yay, good
You guys did an awesome Awesome job. Now, I got one more thing I gotta teach you before we dismiss. So come with me. All right, now before we step off the mat, when we went to step on the mat, we what?
Bow.
We bow. When we step off the mat, guess what we gotta do?
Bow.
We bow, and we usually want to face the flags when we bow. There we go. Bow. And step off the mat. All right, and boys, go ahead and go put your shoes on for me. Freeze, get back here. Boys, freeze, get back here. Mom, what did they forget to say?
Yes, sir.
All right, so listen. I won't tell you how long I've been doing this, but I've been doing this for a very, very long time. Okay, and many students do not say yes, sir, when I tell them to go put on their shoes. And the reason is because we think karate is just where? It's just on the mat. That's the only place that we do it, right? That could not be further from the truth. Karate is everywhere that you go. It is at school, home, church, community, everywhere. That's where you act like a martial artist. Yes, sir? Awesome. So boys, go put on your shoes for me.
Yes, sir.
Nailed it. Good job. This is going to be for you, ma'am, right here.
Okay.
And then what we'll do is we'll set up their two free weeks.
Okay.
I think they're coming in tomorrow, the 4:15 and 6:30 on the next 2 weeks. And then this is what you need to earn your white belt. You'll need to be able to recite the 3 ways that we show respect, know the punch sequence and the kick sequence, and then this down here at the bottom. All right, so I'm gonna give that to Mom, and then you'll also need the character building sheets as well. All right. Actually, here, let's do this. Let's bow, and then we'll do it. All right. So.
Nice.
As well, ma'am.
Thank
Nice.
you. Okay. All right, guys.
Real quick, boys. Real quick.
Wait.
You guys bow before you leave. Before you left. Make sure we bow before we leave. So facing this way. So we bow before we leave. I'll tell you another reason again. Bowing when you walk in and bowing when you walk out, it puts your mind into the right mindset. When we walk in here and we bow, we know we're in the studio, we're in the dojang. This is where we're going to train. This is where we're going to practice. When we bow, when we leave, it puts your mindset into, now I'm going out into the real world, right? How am I going to be productive? How am I going to help people? How am I going to be, all these things that are out there. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. So let's bow. And you guys have a good night.
You too. Bye. Thank you. Yeah.